Civil rights pioneer and longtime Congressman John Lewis has passed away. Tonight, 22 News honors his legacy and history of resistance to racial injustice right here in America. Hi everyone, thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Nick ARESCO. Congressman and iconic civil rights activist John Lewis died Friday night. He was fighting a 6-month battle with cancer. 22 News reporter KATRINA KINCADE starts us off tonight to explain the legacy Lewis had created.
We cannot give up. We cannot give out. We cannot give in.
Congressman John Lewis from Atlanta died on Friday at the age of 80 after battling pancreatic cancer.
He changed the course of history. His actions at the Edmund Pettus Bridge shaped the modern civil rights movement.
He's best known for leading some 600 protesters in the 1965 Bloody Sunday March across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama.
Our country will never, ever be the same because of what happened on this bridge.
Lewis won his U.S. House seat in 1986 and served for more than 3 decades. He played a key role in the civil rights movement, challenging segregation, discrimination, and injustice in the Deep South.
I grew up seeing signs like this. In colored and white.
President of the Martin Luther King Jr. Family Services, Inc., Ron Johnson, watched a documentary on Lewis the night before the congressman passed. He woke up Saturday morning to the news.
I couldn't believe it, but the timing for being able to be reflective and to be even more deeply understanding of what his contributions have been to America, to the world in general, and his nonviolence message.
March to Montgomery to present certain grievances to Governor George C. Wallace.
When I think about where we are right now in terms of the social justice issues that we're confronting today, his message is spot on.
Lewis was an organizer of the March on Washington in 1963, along with Martin Luther King Jr. He was arrested more than 40 times during his activism career for peacefully protesting.
This is one of my many arrests.
Congressman Lewis spoke at a couple of commencement addresses at colleges in Western Massachusetts during his time as congressman. We caught up with him in 2015 before his commencement address here at ELMS College for the advice that he would give to students.
And I got in what I call good trouble, necessary trouble. And I would tell these young students, these unbelievable bright minds, that they too have an obligation and a mission to speak up, to speak out when they see something that is not right, not fair, not just. Just go for it.
Congressman Lewis leaves a legacy of activism and getting into good trouble that helped change the country. Working for you in Springfield, KATRINA KINCADE, 22 News.